Hey again, everybody. I'm coming to you today with hopefully a really quick video. I've had a few people ask me about this. I've mentioned that we did a no spend January, and today is officially January 2nd. And so we are done with no spend January. And so I just wanted to recap it and let you know how it went. As you saw by the title, we kind of failed, but not that much. I think it was a success. It did what we needed to do. So let's start off with the rules. Obviously, as adults who own houses and pay bills and all the things, we paid our bills. So, money came out of our bank account. So bills got paid, all the normal things like that got paid. And we did buy groceries. We are a family of 6. We honestly spend $500 plus on groceries every week. We try to eat pretty organic, and we spend a lot of money on groceries. So we dropped that budget down to $75 a week, which was bonkers. That was so hard to do, and we mostly succeeded in that. You know what $75 buys you at the grocery store? Nothing. Like 6 items. You know what you can eat a lot of for $75? Less. This costs like $2.50. So I guess we're gonna eat a lot of rice. I'll get into the few places we failed. So $75 groceries, pay our bills, nothing else. We did not go out to eat. We did not stop at Starbucks. We did not grab a drink at a gas station. We didn't buy anything other than bills and $75 a week in groceries. We did this just to kind of like reset. We get to where we're, as a society, we're just like, I need it, buy it. I want it, buy it. It didn't work out, who wants to return it? That's a waste of time, don't return it. And we just wanted to like reset ourselves up for success through the year. We needed to like change our priorities, reset our focus, and in that case, we succeeded. It went so well. We dug deep into our pantry, our fridge, our freezer. We're not people that have like a huge backlog of food. We don't have like a huge deep freeze or anything that's just busting at the seams with food. But I did notice that like we'd say, oh, we're out of groceries, and we'd go pick up groceries and then try to shove them into our pantry, our fridge, and our freezer, which was already mostly full. Maybe full of things we didn't prefer or bits of like a recipe that we didn't finish, but it was full and we were like having to like shove more food in. And so it was really helpful. Like it was actually fun. I hate cooking. My husband is the one that cooks most of the food, but I enjoy the creativity of like, oh, we have like this much buttermilk from something left. Like we don't drink buttermilk. What can we do with a little bit of buttermilk? Oh, we can make pancakes. Or my kids love like granola bars and like pre-packaged breakfast foods in the morning, and that was just not in the budget. And so we had to make pancakes and freeze them. We had to make muffins regularly. We made stuff together as a family. It was a lot of fun. Not always, but it was a lot of fun. So it was nice to take the ingredients we had and then try to figure out a meal for them. And so we really did work through our fridge, freezer, and pantry a lot. Like it was bare bones by the end. We even had company come over, and we told them like, hey, you can stay with us, but here's where we're at. And they come if you want to. And they came and they ate with us and dealt with it. And they also provided a few meals, which was such a blessing and so much fun. And so it worked out that way as well. We also had my mother-in-law's celebration of life. And so there was food there, and my father-in-law so graciously gave us most of the leftover food. So that was a huge help. It was right in the middle of February. And so that really carried us through. And we were getting like freaked out, like, oh, this is terrible. Like there were days that we ran out of coffee. I'm like, well, we're gonna be okay. Bebsy, what are you doing?
Cleaning out the fridge.
Yep. we're taking advantage of having little to no food and doing a deep clean before we fill her back up. Yeah? Are you, what do you think about our no spend January?
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Are you glad that it's almost over?
Yeah.
We have like 3 days left or something. Near, what are you thinking?
I'm glad we did it, but I'm very excited for it to be over.
I think that's like the general consensus of the whole family. With all of that, it was a huge success. Like, truly, we really enjoyed what it taught us. We are so excited for it to be over though. Like, we went yesterday, February 1st, and we did a big grocery pickup, and my kids, it was like Christmas morning. I opened my trunk with all the groceries and they come running out of the house and they're like, Mama, we have groceries. But you know, it's a good learning experience for them too. They called my mother at one point, like, my mom is trying to starve us. I'm like, I'm not, I'm just teaching you to be self-sufficient. There's not always going to be goldfish in the pantry. If you're hungry, let's boil some eggs. Let's have a peanut butter sandwich. Like, there's other options than just quick prepackaged food. And there's a lot of times I was like, do you want dessert? Well, let's make a cake. And we ended up having such great family time because of it. Like, we were in the kitchen more, we cooked more, we danced and listened to music, and we had a lot of fun doing it. Let's get into some fails. There's a couple fails. So as far as the food fails, the biggest thing, 2 times we failed a little bit. One time, again, at my mother-in-law's celebration, my daughter wanted to make a dessert that they had made together in the past, and that just didn't fit into our $75 budget, and she was getting a little upset and a little frustrated because she wanted to do this thing for this celebration. We are going to do it. It's not going to be in the $75 budget. We will go over budget because this is something special that you want to do. And so for that instance, I could give 2 craps about the budget. We went out and bought all the ingredients she needed to make that dessert. I felt good about that decision. And then the second time, at the very, very end, like 2 days before February, we had another group of people come stay at our house. So the first group of people that came was right at the beginning of February. And so we still had like a stocked fridge, freezer, pantry. Very end, like I said, 2 days before February, I had another group come to my house and I felt terrible. Like, at that point, we were like scraping together like the last bits. And so I did go out and I spent $100, not on budget, just to like make them feel more comfortable. I still also told them like, hey, this is what we're doing. I'm so sorry if we've not provided enough, but I did go out and spend a little bit of money to just have something in our home. So that was my food fails. My third fail, and the hardest part for me of this whole thing, was not thrifting. I made it to January 26th, and then I went thrifting. I'm gonna be honest, it was hard. It was hard because, as you all know by now, I've quit my job. I am a stay-at-home mom. I am a budding entrepreneur. I am all those things. So I have gone from outside the home to inside the home full time. And that has been a hard transition for me because I am social. I like to talk to people, and living out in the middle of nowhere and not interacting with people on a regular basis has been hard. And so I got into this like monotony of like, wake up, cook breakfast, do homeschool, feed lunch, do chores, try to get some work done, blah, you know, and it just kind of got into this cycle of like, I kept waking up and I was sad. Honestly, like I woke up and I was like, this stinks, this sucks. Like, every day was the same. Every day was the same. And it just got really hard for my mental health. Like, I got stuck. And then also, Poshmark is one of my businesses right now. I ran out of stuff to list on Poshmark. You might have seen my video where I started listing stuff in my closet. A, because it was fun and I'm ready for a refresh in my closet, but B, because I ran out of stuff to list. And that's my livelihood. That's one of my incomes right now. And so me and Payson talked about it, and he was like, go, get out of my house, go thrifting, go. And so Actually, he told me that 2 or 3 times. I was like, no, we're so close. No, we're so close. No. But it just worked out a couple days, probably a week or so before February. Jumped in the car, went thrifting, spent about $100, and I had a good old time doing it. It just revived my soul. I loved it. I failed. You want to see what I got? Quickest haul ever. Everlane cargo work pants. Look at this vintage like Christmas shirt. Everlane, new with tags, cami. Lululemon, cute little pleated skirt. New with tags, Urban Outfitter, little, come on. Little like cute top. Regina George, hello. That's what this reminds me of, hold on. Super cute. Which is Anthropologie, like a silver jumpsuit. North Face, new with tags. I'll ever remember Miss Me, who used to, like, I don't know, is it still a thing? But look at these, like linen pants by Miss Me, cute. Madewell, apron dress. Look at this dress, the back is what sold me. It's like a little, oh, it's unbuttoned. It like dips down in a V, so cute. New with tags, this was crazy. I was meant to go today. New with tags, another Maeve, new with tags from Anthropologie. A BB halter bodysuit. Free People, little skirt with pockets. Girlfriend Collective, little skirt with shorts under. Got this for Kaysen. I don't know the brand. Denim and Flower, little button up shirt. REI looks vintagey, like little pullover fleece. These pants, thought they'd be so cute for a trip for me. Cute. Checkered skirt. No tag. Thought it was cute. This little vintage cami that I thought would be cute tucked into jeans. Cute. Isn't that pretty tag? I love tags. Crazy skirt that I thought my daughter would like. And last but not least, White House Black Market top. It's a good fail. Good fail, Lauren. So those were kind of our fails, but overall, like, did what it needed to do. I feel good about it. I recommend people doing it. I know a lot of people do like a dry January. It kind of turned into a dry January because when you only spend $75 on groceries, I'm not spending it on alcohol. So it kind of turned into a dry January for us too, which just another added benefit. Like, it was fabulous. I recommend trying it. It's hard, but it also is just empowering, like, to decide to do something and stick to it. Have y'all ever done anything like this? Are you willing to try it? What are your thoughts on this? And I'll see you next week for something a little fun, a little more exciting. I hope your January was so good. See you later.